This is the Kane Show on demand.
You might want to let go, especially if you are trying to do something nice for your significant other and return a tux that was used at a wedding, and in the process you find a stain, which just this grosses me out. And then what was in the other pocket is even worse. Are you ready for a brand new War of the Roses?
Yes.
Yep.
Try to do something nice for somebody. It backfires on you.
Roses are red, violets are blue. When Cain calls your man, he'd better choose you.
What you were doing, Hannah, is a sign of a very helpful person, someone who cares about somebody else. So you're checking Jason's pockets for stuff. And in your email to us, it says in the past he's washed pretty much everything he owns.
Yeah, and he washes everything. I mean, it doesn't matter what goes into his pockets. I always check it because something's most likely going to come out of there. We even have like an ongoing joke with each other that if there's a $20 bill, who gets to keep it? Because I'm the one that finds it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing the I would say if you're doing the laundry and you find a 20 in his pocket, you get to keep it.
My mom always kept change.
Oh, yeah. So, but why are you doing the tux is rented. Why are you washing his tux?
A rented tux, and it was just crumpled on the floor. So as I'm hanging it up, I'm checking his pockets. It's like almost got a habit now. So I just check the pockets.
Right.
And inside one of the pockets, there is this like crunchy, like kind of hard stain. I don't know.
So, okay, I'm just going to ask you a couple speed round questions here. This all stemmed from a wedding that he was a best man in. You went to it, right?
Yep, but I wasn't really feeling that way from the dance, so I decided to leave. And he said he'd come home, he'd take an Uber home, so I left at around 10:30, and I didn't really think much of it with him staying another hour and a half to 2 hours, but he ended up coming home really late that night, and I don't remember what time it was because I was sleeping.
So, then fast forward to the fact that all Sunday, this tux sits on the floor in a hamper, hung up
in the bag, probably.
Yeah, literally just on the floor, crumpled.
Oh, okay. And then you go on Monday after he goes to work to go be nice and return it. Did he know you were going to do that?
It's on my way to work, so I just figured, might as well drop it off for him.
And it also says your email a condom wrapper. Or a condom. Yes. Which one?
The stain was the first thing I found, and then I checked the other pocket, and it was a condom wrapper. Not a condom, a condom wrapper.
Okay. So there is a period of time, though, between... Because follow my logic. If you're renting a tux, I'm assuming that he didn't wear it any time before the wedding. Is that correct? Like he hasn't had the tux for 2 months and worn it to 5 events, right?
No, I picked the tux up for him on Friday.
So he has it Friday. Saturday night he wears it. You go home early. You find this by Monday. So something happened between Saturday night when you left and then, obviously, whenever you check the pockets.
Also, on top of finding the condom wrapper in the stain in his pocket, I went on Facebook. One of his old best friends who was also in the wedding on the other side, she commented on one of the pictures of them two and said, "It was so nice seeing you, even though it was hard." To me, I didn't know who she was besides a friend that was in the wedding.
Before we call him, one last question. Were you in the wedding?
No, I wasn't in the wedding.
Okay, so you were okay. I don't know if we do flowers, or I'm thinking
I can call.
Well, what would be this? What would be a surcharge that would be so much that it would piss him off to the point where he'd have to fight?
$67.
$67?
This is a random ass number. It's the first random number I can think of.
Okay. Then do that. And then see if he'll admit to it. And you're 100% positive, right? That it's not food, it's not marinara sauce, it's not ranch dressing.
No, I'm 100% positive it is not a food stain.
Okay. All right. Hang on 1 second.
I can do it.
Hands out. Although if he was drunk, he probably would forget.
Or he's just a dude. I never expect her to take his suit back.
Then why wouldn't you take it back yourself?
Hello.
Hey, calling for Jason, please.
Hey, this is him.
Jason, it's Manuel calling.
Hey, Manuel, how you doing?
Great. We want to say, first of all, we appreciate your business, and after reviewing your tux, we're going to have to charge you the $67.45. Steam it out. So the steaming fee, the water, electricity,
Steaming?
and then...
Wait. You're not even cleaning it. You're steaming it?
Yes. Well, steaming is clean.
You're charging me $67 to hold it up to a steamer?
Well, no, we don't just hold it up. We try to get around the area as well. We want to get the infected area and the area surrounding.
Is that how you normally clean this stuff? Because, I rent from you guys all the time. So are you telling me that I could have been wearing a tuxedo pants of somebody else that did the same thing?
When you say did the same thing, what do you mean?
Oh, come on, man. It's none of your business what I did or didn't do in those pants, all right? But you're telling me that you have a good idea, and you're telling me that it's going to cost $67 for you to steam clean it? What the man? That's just a load of...
Well, it's a load of something, but unfortunately, it's not what that is.
Look, man, this is my business. It's not your business. You're not charging me $67 to steam it. If you're going to clean it, clean it. All right? I don't want to get those pants back where the same pants have that stain to deal with, all right?
Well, the condom wrapper is really what tipped us off.
What are you talking about? There's no condom wrapper.
No, there was, and that's why we were definitely certain of what the stain is, and that's why the price is where it is too. Because we can't have customers walking around in pants.
I'm not paying the $67. I don't believe you found the condom. All right, I think you saw the stain, you jumped to conclusions, and now you're trying to make more money off of me.
I mean, are you implying that somebody else put the stain and put the wrapper in there?
Look, I'm not implying or saying one way or the other. All I'm saying is that you now have a pair of pants in front of you that has a stain. I don't know what you're talking about with a condom wrapper, and I know for you're not going to charge me $67 to steam it off. When I know exactly what that stain is, and if that's what you do all the time, that's what you do, dude, you better watch out, man. I'm coming after your Yelp review. I'm coming after your Google reviews. I'm going to let the entire world know that when you get a stain like that, you don't clean it, you steam it. Who knows what filthy pants I'm wearing every time I rent from you guys.
So you really want to Yelp the fact that you were cheating on your girlfriend and you hooked up at a wedding and then were busted because of the stain in the pants? Doesn't seem like a good plan.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, you know exactly what he's talking about because I found the condom wrapper. What do you think he's talking about? Of course. That's exactly what he's talking about, so that's why you're getting so mad, Jason. That's exactly
There wasn't a condom wrapper. That wasn't a condom wrapper.
What was it? A candy wrapper? Enlighten me, please.
How the are you doing on this call?
Hang on. Now, that's because of us, and I'm going to jump in here. I love the fact you say you're going to Yelp and
you got busted?
Yeah, when you're the guy who got busted doing stuff. My name is Kane. John's in the studio with me. Eric's here. Riley Rose. I'm taping this for a radio broadcast. You can hang up at any time, Jason, if you really truly think that you're innocent. But right now, it sounds like, based on what we've heard from Hannah, she was trying to do something nice by returning the tux from the wedding. Was checking pockets to make sure they were empty, and then based on that, found this stain in a condom wrapper.
I think you guys are full of is what I think. I think this has nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with your life. You don't know me. You don't know what the I go through on a regular basis.
So, Phil,
all right, and now you're going to sit there and accuse me. You know me better than that. Why the I cheat on you?
I'm giving you the opportunity to state your case. So how did there get to be a stain, and why was there a condom wrapper?
Look, man, I mean, you don't know how well those pants are cleaned. That could have been in there 4 or 5 people before me.
So you're telling me you put on rented tux pants and didn't know there was a condom wrapper in the pocket?
I mean, I didn't check the back pockets. Is that where you found it?
Jason, you knew you went out that night and you did whatever you did, but you woke up the next morning with a condom wrapper in your pocket, and in the other pocket there was a gross stain, and you know exactly what that was. So you went and you took off your pants for some other chick. I don't know if it was the chick who commented on your Facebook picture or who it was. I don't really care who it was. And then you came back home, and that's disgusting. What if I just took off my dress for one of your friends?
Oh, my.
Don't,
Was
Hannah, don't you do anything until I get home and we talk about this.
No, okay. Now all of a sudden everything's changed.
Yeah, everything's changing. She's taking off her dress. I don't know where she's at. Hannah, where are you?
Don't worry about it.
Hannah.
Hung up the phone.
Hannah.
She's busy.
Obviously, the relationship didn't mean anything to Hannah either. I mean, she's the one that's willing to take her dress off right now.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you correctly, your relationship didn't mean anything to Hannah either. That implies that it didn't mean much to you?
I mean, what are you? You're Sherlock over there?
Does that make me Watson?
All right, let me ask you another clothes-related question here. So that tux falls on the ground and you need to have it in pristine condition for another event tomorrow. You grab the hanger and you do what with it?
Hang it up.
You got it.
The Kane Show.
Hear more at caneshow.com.
Hit the subscribe button before you go because I would love to have you here. It would be an honour. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I love you and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.